Long ago, in a faraway land, there lived a young man named Asim. One day, while tending to his flock of sheep, he heard a voice that made him freeze in his tracks. It was a beautiful singing bird with feathers that shimmered like gold. Intrigued, Ashmet followed the bird into the mountains. The bird led him through a secret passage and presented him with a golden feather before disappearing. Asim didn't understand the significance of the feather at first, but soon enough, an old woman appeared who explained everything. Legend has it that whoever possesses this golden feather can have any wish granted. However, the feather is cursed. For every wish it grants, it takes something precious from the wisher in return. The old woman had lost her sight in exchange for the feather, and now she wanted Assam to deliver it to a sage who lived across the scorching desert, hoping that the sage could break the curse. Assam knew that the journey would be long and arduous, so he decided to start early in the morning. He tucked the feather safely away and set out across the vast desert. The sun beat down on him, and the endless dunes seemed to mock his progress. Just when his water ran out and his hope began to dwindle, he spotted an oasis in the distance. Assam quickly made his way to the oasis, but it turned out to be a mirage. Exhausted and desperate, he collapsed on the burning sand, just barely managing to shield the golden feather with his body. Suddenly, a gigantic eagle swooped down and snatched the feather right out of his hand. Startled, Assam looked up to see the eagle circling above him. It landed on a nearby rock, seemingly waiting for him to make a move. Though injured and thirsty, Assam couldn't let the eagle take the feather. He charged forward, swinging his stick wildly. The eagle took off again, only to return moments later and unleash a barrage of sharp pellets at him. Wounded and desperate, Assam stumbled back. To his horror, the eagle swooped down once more, aiming to snatch the precious feather from his grasp. Assam knew he couldn't outrun or outfight the eagle, so he did the only thing he could think of. He reached out and grabbed onto the eagle's leg, determined to hold on for his life. The eagle screeched and struggled, but Assam refused to let go. After what felt like an eternity, the eagle finally calmed down. Realizing he couldn't shake off the tenacious young man, the eagle decided to lead him somewhere. It soared above the desert, effortlessly navigating the treacherous currents, all the while keeping a watchful eye on us. As they flew, the eagle skillfully avoided the towering sandstorms that whipped across the desert, shielding Assam from the dust and debris. Finally, after what seemed like an endless journey, the eagle landed on a high cliff, its keen eyes scanning the horizon. From this vantage point, Assam could see a small village nestled between the dunes. With the eagle's help, Assam successfully delivered the feather to the sage. When the sage heard the story of the cursed feather, he smiled knowingly. He had been expecting Assam and had already prepared a plan to break the curse. The sage took the feather, closed his eyes in concentration, and began to chant ancient words of power. As his voice echoed across the desert, a blinding light enveloped the feather, and when it subsided, the feather was no longer shimmering with an eerie glow. Instead, it was now a beautiful white, radiating warmth and positivity. The curse had been broken! Relieved and grateful, Assam thanked the sage and set out on his journey back home. Now that the curse was broken, the feather could bring happiness and good fortune to anyone it touched. And so, Assam became known throughout the land as the hero who had saved them all from the clutches of the evil witch and her cursed feather.